Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready. 33, yellow. Check pink. Set.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, set. Put.
Here's Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down for New Orleans.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Rattler now back to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 30.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal?
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Pushed out to his right. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Dixie red. Will green.
Now Rattler gonna throw. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Yellow, 22. Cut.
To throw, it's Rattler. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. That his first touchdown of the new year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 33.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
Brings up second down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Forced out wide. He runs with it.
That's just great awareness there, Michael. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. And he's gonna go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Olave is the motion man.
43. Cut.
Looking to throw. Rattler. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
No chance at all. He'll go down.
when you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and long.
Down. Field. Flat. Sticky. Green. Set.
Throwing now is Rattler. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. taken at about the 14.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo.
A gain of 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. Just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
That's taken in by Horton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards. Now, Milroe misdesigned run, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. In trouble, and down he goes. Nathan Shepard getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On third and long, here's Darnold. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And we will not see a return on this one, as it would be marked down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Yellow, line. Cut.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down by Keon Crossen.
So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready. Cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Down. 53.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
52 points. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
On the give, this is Kamara. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Shaheed in motion.
22. Set.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got it! And he will score! Taysom Hill! Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it, and the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing, Darnold. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. Come 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. For Sam Darnold, career touchdown pass 99. He's one away from 100, but that's number 1 as a Seahawk. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Here's Rattler. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Right.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New Orleans.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Trouble. 38. Cut.
Rattler now back to throw. He's got it at the 7. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got
to the goal line and in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now on for the extra point. He gets it to go. Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. Now Darnold. Quick hitting slant there. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
so often sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. They'll run the draw with Walker. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run here with Evans. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw it with Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go again here with Kamara. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 6.
Hey, Crash.
Milroe going to look to run it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and 5. Here's Darnold. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Blaster, stick. Here we go. Cut.
Looking to throw. Rattler throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Shaheed in motion. Now Rattler going to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
The Saints will punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The throw on 1st down is Darnold. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Throwing on second down. Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Asante Samuel that time, all over him in cover. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Shaheed now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready. Black. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And that will lead to a second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Stiff and jig, but left side, he's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now, Milroe misses designed run, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Get this complete to Horton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Elijah Arroyo was the intended target.
The
it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Bro, 52. Mega.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Ready.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Red, 38. Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Fly school. 10 flat. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does. By a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, check Mega. Here we go.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Cut. Guard red. 52 blue. Ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. Now He'll air one out. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Now a final chance to stop it here. Timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This one he's got to have. That's off the crossbar and in. How does that happen? It's good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Shaheed now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here is 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 1, 2. Cut.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with